I think there's going to be nothing like this for a long time. I don't think there has been anything like it up until now.
I'm so excited. Yeah.
Well, you just let director Bong, who's a genius, do his thing, and he said he would have it by September of 2021. He had it ready, it was amazing, and then we were off and running.
This movie is so brilliant, and we've been waiting for a while for it to come out, so it's really exciting to have the world finally see it. And it's a good time for this movie, too, with what's happening in the world.
It feels very exciting. I mean, we made the film a couple of years ago. It's been a bit of a long turnaround, so to get together with everyone and just celebrate it and finally release it is super exciting.
Bong had us hanging out together a lot, even on set, we had this tent that we all hung out in, and it created this amazing community, so we all felt really comfortable and free to do our best work, and that's what you can really hope for.
Always great to have more Robert Pattinsons. There should be infinite Robert Pattinsons.
프린팅되기 좋게 생겼어요.
He looks like he'd be great to print out.
Seeing him creating both of Mickey's that have such a different personality was insane, and I think I learned a lot from him. And even he changed his voice, and I think it was really he was very prepared. And seeing all that work around the character was so interesting to me. And I mean, now I can't wait for people to see the result, because I have seen it on set, but he had a stunt double and he would switch between both of them. And when I finally saw the movie, I was like, oh, this is what it looks like. And it was really nice.
How does it feel to be at the world premiere, finally getting to share the film in London tonight?
Well, I'm very nervous, I'm very excited. It's my first London premiere ever. I've never done something that huge, so I'm just quite intimidated, and I'm excited to see the crew again and to see the reactions to the film and to people to finally discover it.
What was it like bringing your character Kai to life as well? Tell us a bit about her.
Well, I think she's a very practical and pragmatic girl, and she feels quite unbothered, but she's just here to find the best solution out of any situations she finds herself in, and she's very honorable and fair, and she's like a little soldier. I like her. She's a bold lady.
And what was it like working with multiple Robert Pattinsons?
Well, that was insane because, you know, I'm a huge admirator of his work. I think he's such a versatile actor, and, you know, seeing him creating both of Mickeys that have such a different personality was insane, and I think I learned a lot from him, and, you know, even he changed his voice, and I think it was really... he was very prepared, and seeing all that work around the character was so interesting to me, and I mean, now I can't wait for people to see the result, because I have seen it on set, but he had a stunt double and he would switch between both of them, and when I finally saw the movie I was like, oh, this is what it looks like, and it was really nice.
And what was it like getting to work with a director like Bong?
Well, it's fantastic. I mean, he's fascinating, he's so joyful, and he has an overflowing energy, and he's so creative and attentive to each detail, the rhythm, everything is thoughtful. I think he's a genius of filmmaking. He has such a clever writing, and he's a master, and I mean, I feel so honored and so privileged.
How does it feel to be here at the world premiere of the film here in London tonight?
Yeah, great. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What was the experience like turning the book into a movie, and what was it about the book that inspired you to make this movie?
소설의 어떤 점에 영감을 받아서 영화를
휴먼 프린트라는 독특한 sci-fi 컨셉, 그리고 그게 또 우리의 인간의 조건, 휴먼 컨디션을 직접적으로 다루기 때문에 그게 매혹될 수밖에 없었던 것 같아요.
So it's really the concept of human printing and all the questions it raises about the human condition. I was immediately fascinated by all the questions it gave.
And why was Robert Pattinson the perfect actor to play Mickey?
프린팅되기 좋게 생겼어요.
He looks like he'd be great to print out.
And why should people go and see Mickey 17 in cinemas?
왜 극장에서 봐야 할까요?
sci-fi 영화로서의 어떤 큰 스펙타클도 담고 있고요. IMAX 스크린으로 보면 멋질 것 같아요. 오늘처럼. 그뿐 아니라 또 멋진 배우들이 있어요. 로버트 패틴슨, 마크 러팔로, 토니 콜레트, 스티븐 연 배우들의 얼굴 자체가 스펙타클이에요. 큰 화면으로 봐보았으면 좋겠어요. 저기 왔네.
So of course, the film has all the sci-fi spectacles you want to see on a big screen, but our actors, their performances are a spectacle in themselves. Rob, Mark, Tony, Steven, all of them you should see up on the big screen.
Yeah, talking about the actors, what was it like watching them bring the story to life? Because they're so great in this.
배우들이 삶을 불어넣는 걸 보고 어떠셨는지 너무 잘했는데 배우들이
저야 이제 컴퓨터 앞에 앉아서 맨날 이제 스크린 라이팅 하는 건데 배우들이 오는 순간 진정 이제 하나의 새로운 세계로 모든 게 확장돼 버리거든요. 그래서 배우들은 그 자체로 마술이죠. 다들 하나하나.
You know, I just sit in front of a computer and type words, but it's really when the actors join, the life comes to screen and the world expands. It's really all thanks to them.
How does it feel to get to share it tonight, finally, in London?
I'm really excited. It took a minute to get it all done, but we're going, so it's super exciting.
Yeah, what was the experience like turning the book into a movie?
Well, you know, you just let director Bong, who's a genius, do his thing, and he said he would have it by September of 2021. He had it ready, it was amazing, and then we were off and running.
He's just walked past there. I mean, what is it like getting to work with Bong? Because what a renowned director, right?
Yeah, it's the honor of my life. He's not only a brilliant artist like we all know, but he's a really nice human being.
And the cast are amazing. What was it like seeing them bring this story to life?
Surreal every single day. You know, it's a sci-fi, it's not current, present day story. So you walk on set and you're on Niflheim, you're on the frozen planet.
And tell me, why should people go and see Mickey 17 in cinemas?
Because he only makes movies for the biggest screen possible, and I did the IMAX check this morning and it looks amazing, so go see it in IMAX.
How does it feel to be here in London at the world premiere, finally sharing the movie?
Oh, it's so exciting. It's this movie's so brilliant, and we've been waiting for a while for it to come out, so it's really exciting to have the world finally see it, and it's a good time for this movie too. It's what's happening in the world.
Mickey 17 standing right next to us right now. What was
Yeah.
it like working with multiple Robert Pattinsons?
It was a dream. He's amazing. They were amazing.
Twice as nice.
Yeah.
And listen, tell us about your larger-than-life character, Kenneth Marshall. I mean, what a guy.
What a guy. Yeah. He's every petty dictator that's ever inhabited the last 20th century, all rolled into one, and a lousy talk show host as well.
I didn't notice that. I wasn't going to say anything. And obviously, working with Toni and bringing that dynamic to life, what was that like?
Amazing. She's one of my all-time favorite actors, and we just had such a good time together. I mean, it's obvious we really enjoyed each other working on this thing.
I think you can tell when you're watching it how much fun you all had collaboratively as a cast as well, right?
Yes, we love Bong. He's so good. He's such a great director, and the story was great, the writing was great, and the cast is, they're the best.
Yeah, what is that experience like as an actor, getting to work with a director like Bong?
I mean, it's a dream come true. We saw Parasite, and we couldn't recover for hours afterwards. And I asked to meet him, and we got to meet years ago. And I said, "Man, I'll do anything with you." And then, 3 or 4 years later, he came to me with this, and it's a dream. I mean, he's one of the great auteurs living today.
And just finally then, why should people go and see Mickey 17 in cinemas?
I mean, it's just delivers on just a great, funny, kick-ass sci-fi movie that has meaning and heart if you're looking for it, but just great entertainment if you're not,
How does it feel to be at the world premiere, sharing the film finally in your hometown of London?
I love it. It feels really nice. It was always so nice to have a premiere here because I just live maybe 40 minutes away from here, so it's really lovely.
And listen, talk to us about Nasha. I mean, what a character. Tell us about her and what drew you to her.
Oh man, I think she's just she's a live wire. She does what she wants, she feels how she feels, she doesn't judge herself, and there was something really attractive about that, so yeah.
And what was it like working with multiple Robert Pattinsons?
It was brilliant. God, he's so talented, and he had a huge task on his hands, and watching him do it with so much grace was just wonderful to see.
And as an actor, what is it like getting to work with a director like Bong?
Dream come true. A dream that I didn't even know was something that I could dream for. He is one of the best creatives I've ever met and I've ever loved the work of, and I'm so honoured.
And how much fun was it getting to collaborate with the whole cast and bring this story to life?
It was great. The thing is like Bong had us hanging out together a lot. Even on set, we had this tent that we all hung out in, and it created this amazing community. So we all felt really comfortable and free to do our best work, and that's what you can really hope for.
And just finally then, why should people go and see Mickey 17 in cinemas?
Oh, because it's a big movie and it deserves a big screen. You deserve to watch it with all your friends and your family and really enjoy what we have to show, but also the message and core about it, which is about the validity of everyone.
How does it feel to finally get to share the film at the world premiere in your hometown tonight?
So cool. It never ever happens that it happens in London first. So cool. Very, very excited. It's been a long, long road. So it's a relief. I'm very, very excited.
And listen, playing Mickey, what a character. What drew you to playing Mickey? And tell us a bit about him.
It's an extremely unusual character, but it's a very Bong Joon-ho kind of character. I've always wanted to work with him. And it's just he really writes these heroes who are very much an everyman, but they stay an everyman at the end. Normally you sort of see in a conventional movie, the guy, you pull the sword out of the stone, and then you end up the king. In Bong's movies, you still end up just some random dude at the end of it, which is it's quite fun.
What was the experience like acting opposite yourself?
It was fun. I liked it. I like it more than normal. No, it's easier. It's complicated. I had a great actor called Sam, who was doubling me, and it's just incredibly complicated. When you're doing it, you're like, this is not going to work at all. When you watch it, and you're like, wow, it's kind of insane, but any of it's worked at all.
And what was it like as an actor getting to work with a director like Bong?
It's incredible. He's so fun. It feels so out of control, but it kind of is very, very organized. It's just working with a master. It's amazing.
And just finally then, why should people go and see Mickey 17 in cinemas?
I think there's going to be nothing like this for a long time. I don't think there has been anything like it up until now.
We're here at the world premiere. How does it feel getting to finally share the film tonight in London?
I'm really excited. Director Bong made an incredible artistic feat, and I'm ready for the world to see it.
And as an actor, what is it like getting to work with a director like Bong?
It's always an honor, but beyond that, it's actually such a fun, incredible time. It felt like we were just having a great time, so I'm so thankful for that.
And tell us about your character in this, Timo, then.
Tell him who he's like, what he's like. Timo is a conflicting character that, he's a survivor, and he has an entrepreneurial spirit. That's what I'll say.
What was it like getting to work with multiple Robert Pattinsons as well?
Always great to have more Rob Pattinsons. There should be infinite Rob Pattinsons.
And how much fun was it getting to collaborate with the cast and bring this story to life?
We had an incredible cast, incredible crew. The vibes on set were so sweet and chill and collaborative and joyful. So I had a great time.
And just finally then, why should people go and see Mickey 17 in cinemas?
I could give you a million reasons, but you should, because you'll regret it if you miss it in the theaters.
How does it feel to finally get to share the film at the world premiere tonight in London?
It feels very exciting. I mean, we made the film a couple of years ago. It's been a bit of a long turnaround, so to get together with everyone and just celebrate it and finally release it is super exciting.
I feel like Ilfa would approve of this outfit tonight. She would absolutely
It's very
love
Ilfa,
it.
yeah, absolutely.
Tell us about that character and what drew you to her.
Oh my goodness. I mean, such a delicious character to play. She's horrible and wonderful, and it's just all kinds of contrary elements in there, you know.
What was it like working with Mark to create that chemistry and that dynamic duo on screen?
I love Mark Ruffalo like nothing else. I had been a fan of his forever, and to get to know him has just been incredible. He's a brilliant actor, but what an amazing human, and hilarious. So he made me laugh every single day.
And was it fun getting to create the relationship between those two characters together as well?
Yeah, hilarious. Such a couple of weirdos. They're completely in love. The smiling assassins,
and
joined at the hip.
As an actor, what is it like getting to work with a director like Bong?
Doesn't get any better. It does not get any better. I still can't believe that he asked me to come on this adventure with him. I adore him as a human. I adore him as a storyteller. He's so inspirational. There's nobody like him. He's a complete original. And there's always meaning and heart in everything he makes, and it's hugely entertaining. Yeah, the best.
Why should people go and see Mickey 17 in cinemas?
Oh, because it's epic. It's a big movie. You want to see it on a big screen.